La alineación del Barcelona será...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So it's down to business here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lewis. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He has found the way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Keeper's dealt with that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Albertini. And here's... It's Basho!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball is over the line. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. David Costas. Looking for options for movement. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That is good alertness. Has a look and plays it forward. Ribery. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Big chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Played into space out wide. Has a go! It's anyone in for the pieces! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Ribery is in a really good position out wide. Tries a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he was quick to react. Ah, he's given it away. And the shot! Oh, it's come back out to him. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Oviedo have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Baggio. Mendy has it out wide and in space. Now there's the clearance. 30 minutes gone. Foot in. Ribery. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great work on the overlap. Spread neatly. And he was alert to it. Ribery. And no, that was never going to make it. And they can counter here. And it's Ribery. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Albertini. Messi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved in. There's the hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Albertini. And that has left him in a heap. Lewis concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Not the most accurate pass.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Messi. And he's picked out the run. He's found the way through. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Barcelona have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. And can he put it away? Now, how often do you see that?
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Albertini. Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mendy cuts out the pass. That has not gone well. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Well, nicely intercepted. And he can clear it away. Albertini wins the duel this time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That could spell trouble. Shot a goal! Great football, shot and save.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
And now they can spring out of defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he get onto this?
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Cristiano Ronaldo! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! Oh, the ball's run loose here. This time, surely! Oviedo are looking to go forward now.
You have to expect that from everyone now. This is the time you need that pace.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. In with the challenge. Albertini, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And that has put paid to that. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Ribéry. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great defending, strong and determined. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to get it clear. Throw it. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
And the counter is on. Barcelona are almost home and dry now. There hits one! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Foden. That has been cut short. Oviedo finding their passes. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi. Danger averted for now. That's a throw. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 minutos de descuento.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That is good strength. Oh, sweet feet. Tries the cross. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's picked out the run.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ribery providing an outlet on that flank. Out of play for a throw. And here's Messi. Can he finish? Oh, good stop, it had to be. Has a look and plays it forward. And he welcomes it in.
That's going in strongly.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Cucurella gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, he's possibly the kind of player who'll come into his own in the latter stages, Peter, because others will begin to get tired, and yet this guy seems to just have the fitness to go on. And if it does get tight towards the end of this game, then he'll be the one that will stand out, because he won't stop moving.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Pressing high and with purpose. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Ribery. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cucurella gets into some space. Quick look, then plays it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. No goals as yet. The fullback is in acres of space here. Owen. Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He gets big! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that is going out for a goal kick. Now it's Ribery. Owen. Cleared away. Well, they've got it again. And the counter is on. Forwards and with intent. Joan Jordan. What a throw in. Albertini. Owen. Barcelona finding their passes. Lewis. Now it's Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Pinches it off him. Cristiano Ronaldo looking understandably energised after his goal. Here's the ball in. And it's hoisted clear. Straight chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ribery is offering a right smile there.
That's a nicely measured pass. Joan Jordan. Alava ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Albertini. Cleared without complication. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a loose ball. Messi finds himself offside. Owen. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's cut it out. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, that's well spotted. Foden, looking for options for movement. And it's Ribery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's... Can he put it away? Being still separated by the game's only goal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Joan Jordan. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Great work on the overlap. This is promising. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good ball. Owen. Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Time and again they are repelled. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 15. Serán sustituidos por
And
el
the
dorsal
header!
11. El dorsal 10.
So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. No, he's not getting past him there.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And no, that was never going to make it. Looks to go up and over. Spread neatly. Messi. He's found a way through. A real chance of it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and that should have been two.
Cristiano Ronaldo was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. And he welcomes it in. Messi!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Messi. Oh, that was vital. Barcelona, moments now away from seeing this one out.
Un minuto de descuento.
Olise wins the duel this time. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Pero el próximo partido... La alineación del Barcelona será...
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Another rendition of this never-ending feud. It will never lose its significance. Owen! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in. Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through, and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Artur. He's had a hit! And one more try! He's delivered all right! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Girona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's under a lot of pressure there. And he's picked out the run. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Played out wide. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Foden. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Always onto this. Gazzaniga, will they claim to that? Now, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Olise. Van Dijk.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He is through here! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Messi. Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Deftly done. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Cucurella. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he finish? He's scored!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Owen. Oh, he's found support out wide. And we've reached half-time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Barcelona have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. That has been cut short. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Owen. Gently done. Messi. He's played him through. He's found the way through. Maen! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Deftly away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Blint. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. And he's there to clear it. And smartly reclaimed.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
Ball's gone out of play. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And it's Stuani. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it.
Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Owen, he's... Owen! Great football, shot and save.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Forwards and with intent. Ribery is wide and looking to get onto this. No, that's been intercepted. Van der Beek. Danjuma. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Danjuma.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He might be in here! Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Great hit! Really well taken goal. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Van der Beek. It's a good spell of possession, this. Chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Danjuma. Can he latch on to this? And he cuts out the supply. Albertini. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for the shots. Oh, impressive strike. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now he's off and running. Van der Beek. Olise. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Sandro Ramirez. Jose Sarr is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, the goalkeeper's role has changed a lot since I played, Peter, and nowadays they're expected to be far more involved in the build-up play, almost playmakers. When it comes down to it, though, what you really want between the sticks is someone like this guy, someone you can rely on.
He's got full! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Ribery. Real chance! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bajcetic. Sandro Ramirez. And Bajcetic. McBurney. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He can run onto that. He's found a way through. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's really well cleared. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Lewis. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Bajcetic. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Sandro Ramirez. And it's Albertini. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's found him in space. Bajcetic. Sandro Ramirez. Pinches it off him. And here's Messi. Owen. And the ball's come loose here. Cucurella. In he goes again! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Chance here to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Ribéry. That's good running with the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Albertini. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Marcó en el minuto 38 el dorsal 10. Messi.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Owen. Oh, that's a key interception. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. McBurney. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Messi. Messi! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Sandro Ramirez. And Bajcetic. Now it's McBurney. Sandro Ramirez. Now it's McBurney. Now it's Owen. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Barcelona, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, good spread. Now it's Owen. And he's on his way! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, he's burst through! Sandro Ramirez. That's a little off target. Bajcetic. Great ball if he can get there. Deftly away. No, again there's no way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. And he's there to belt it away. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
And it's Ribery. Barcelona really do look to have it all sewn up here. José Sá. Lewis.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
Foden.
15.601
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Albertini. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. For Olise. Foden. And it's Van Dijk. Now Lewis. And he was quick to react. Bajcetic. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lewis. Foden. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lewis. Sandro Ramirez. Lewis. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Referee's given a throw. Las Palmas making consecutive changes here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 21. Serán
Oh
sustituidos.
no circumventing this opponent.
14,
Good
el
running,
dorsal
strong
20.
and purposeful. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Into the last quarter of an hour. Can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Danger averted for now. Fabio Silva. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Owen receives it in a good position here. Nice bit of trickery. Fabio Silva.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, super find. And the flag has stayed down. Goes to finish! Oh, taken with style. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Wriggles his way through.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams...
And that is that. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.